ちの料理が古臭いからだよ。ごめんね。
あの地味な料理なのに。そうだ。
今日は東京ガスの感動 CM 見てみるよ。Let's find out! こんにちは、全人類と友達になる男、僕がミスタームジです。そして
アナです。
アロンです。
今日のテーマは東京ガスの感動 CM 見てみよう。
We're gonna watch a very emotional commercial. Yay!
合わない。
いや、確かに。
いや、ただまだよ、まだ
まだ
感動するか分かんないから。
ああ、そういうこと
これ
ね。
YouTube ですごい感動する CM だって出てたんですけど、実際まだ見てなくて僕も今日はそれをねみんなで見ていきたいと思います。それでは行ってみましょう。
お父さんのチャーハンが食べたい。気がつくと私は泣き出していた。お父さんのチャーハンは卵かけご飯をただ炒めただけみたいなやつで、パラパラというよりパサパサだし、隠し味のソースは隠れてないし、お父さんのチャーハンは
今日はチャーハンだ。
お母さんが風邪の時とか怒って実家に帰っちゃった時とか、そんな時に決まって出てくるものだった。
うまいか。うまいか。
うざいね。
慣れない二人きり。高校生になって
今日は
食べてきた。外食も増えて、そのチャーハンを食べることもなくなって、
反抗期や。反抗期。
お父さんかわい
結婚式の
そう。
3日前、お父さんのチャーハンが食べたい。
うまいか。うまいか。
あの時は言えなかったけど、うまい。あと、ありがとう、お父さん。ご飯の数だけ家族になる東京ガス。
That is very touching.
Yeah, it is.
What I want to know is what's the kanke between Tokyo Gas and.
You use the gas in order to like make the.
I mean, yeah, but it's very loose.
Yeah, it is.
It's a,
こういう生活を支えてますよってことなんだろうな。
Yeah.
そう通り。
Usually you'd hear like 母の料理でしょ?
yeah.
But this one is like
お父さん。
the
Oh,
お父さん
very
のチャーハン。
progressive. Good job.
Yeah.
I think it's more sad if it's Papa no Ryori, don't you think? 'Cause if it was like Haha no Ryori, it's like,
当たり前。
yeah, 当たり前だとね。But like if it's Papa no Ryori ね、
Yeah.
なんかめっちゃ下手くそね。
Yeah.
料理
Also,
for love.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, but I'll do anything for you, kid.
息子との会話が少なくなる分、お弁当だけはちゃんと作ることにした。それはちょっとした一方的なメールみたいなもので、これが毎日続くと思うなよ。はい、今日の弁当。
お母ちゃんさ。
息子からの返信はなくても続けられた。
still happy face. Sorry.
お弁当はいつだって
おう、
空っぽになって帰ってきたから。
それもありがたい。
I get it.
お、彼女だ。
Nice.
Show.
Okay.
過ぎてしまえば3年なんてあっという間で、一つ一つの弁当にささやかな思い出が詰まってる。
Lol.
No.
Talking about lol, man.
It was a
そ
water
して
in
最後
Japanese
の
too.
弁当の日、
This piano is getting me.
うまい。お疲れ。私。
家族をつなぐ料理のそばに東京ガス。
No.
I see stuff like this and I think I should probably call my parents.
Yeah.
Because like they do so much for me, even
Yeah.
like me living here and they live in Canada, and I feel like I should, you know.
うん。
You want that.
お母さん、 ハンドチーズサンドイッチ作ってありがとうございます。
So let's all call our parents today.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this.
そうに出したい気持ちでね。
みんなの国もお母さんがお弁当を作る感じみたいなのある？小学校とか中学校とか何を食べてる？
ルーマニアは焼酎は corn. How do you call it in English? It's like a small bread.
Cornbread.
You know, like the. It's not cornbread. Made out of corn.
Bread. Oh, but it's cornbread.
Obviously.
What a genius!
No, it's like a small bread, right? You know the big bread, like the bataru that you find at the French bakeries in Japan?
Okay.
It's like a very small version of that and some milk. And they give you that during shogakko.
I remember in high school, I was very lazy in the morning, so like, but we had to make our own lunch. They had a cafeteria that sold like pizza and stuff like that. But like, I was cheap, I didn't want to spend money, and I was so lazy to make my lunch in the morning, so I would just get like granola bars and an apple, and that was it. And I was so thin, so skinny.
Where's the protein in that, man?
I was honestly like so skinny. But if I were to try to make lunch, it'd probably be like a sandwich or like a ham sandwich or something, like a turkey sandwich.
ポールは
食堂。
食堂。
お弁当の文化ないんだ。小学校とかも。
まあする人いるんですけど、でもほとんどはみんな。
でもさ、サンドイッチだったらお弁当みたいに違いを出すの大変そうよね。だからお母さんめちゃくちゃ頑張って毎日違うもの入れてたじゃん。
それは本当に愛だ。
ね。
愛。
Oh my god.
No.
True love.
Yeah.
Mother's love.
Mother's love.
Yeah. That's a really nice thing about Japanese schools, right? They give you lunch. They give you
Yeah.
kyushok, right?
Catering.
Yeah, but like in Canada, there's no kyushok anywhere. Not at all.
Yeah.
働いている両親に代わって僕を育ててくれたのはばあちゃんだった。はい、
魚の食べ方うまいね。
ありがとうございます。ばあちゃんはいつも台所にいて、
骨は端に寄せて。
食べ方には厳しかったけどそれ以外は優しかった。初めて喧嘩した日も、初めてラブレターをもらった日も、ばあちゃんは何も言わずにご飯を作ってくれた。
お邪魔します。
お世話になります。それなのに僕は
なんかごめん。
ひどいことをしてしまった。
口に合わなかったのかね。うちの料理が古臭いからだよ。ごめんね。悪いことしたね。
本当はばあちゃんの料理が大好きなのに、食べたいと思うのはいつだってあの地味な料理なのに。そうだ、週末ばあちゃんに会いに帰ろう。
Oh no.
ばあちゃんに謝ろう。
Oh.
今日ごめん。ばあちゃんは何も言わずに微笑むだろう。僕は泣きたくなってばあちゃんのご飯をかき込むだろう。家族をつなぐ料理のそばに東京ガス。
Yeah, and you should feel bad. Yeah, and you should feel bad. Jeez, dude.
まあね、反抗期は何でも言うでしょ。
What did you do, Paul?
I did not.
What did you do?
めっちゃ泣いたね。いや、これでも泣くね。
I see things like this and I think about like all the bad
Bad
things
things,
I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Like taking it for granted.
I know, and like
Yeah.
the cringe, the internal cringe is so bad.
大丈夫。
なくすための動画じゃん。
それ言ったらダメよ。でも気づけるよね。なんかおばあちゃんとかお母さんとかお父さんとか、
そう
それの大切さというか、
そうこれを見ながら自分の経験を考え出すからなんか泣くしかないってなる。自分も小中とかには似たようなことをやってしもうたなって思い出す。
Most of us leave our family, come to Japan by ourselves.
Yeah.
Leaving them stay at home by themselves, nobody taking care of them.
At least in my case, what happens often is that it's pretty hard to like make new food every day, right? So what a mother would do would make a certain dish in like high months, especially when you have, more than 2-3 children. And sometimes またこれかよってなる。 でしょ? You don't want to eat the same thing every day. And you don't have it anymore because you left home for like 1 or 2 years. And then you come back and you eat it again and realized, oh, it was actually めちゃくちゃ美味しかった。
Yeah, but for the approval of your friends, you know, I would say it's pretty bad too.
Everyone has their young time.
Yeah. It's not cool.
Yeah, if my friends say it's bad, yeah, it's bad, mom.
True.
Right. You know, I think in places like Canada, the U.S., you know, bringing school lunch is like such a
Right.
it is an experience for non-white kids, right? I remember one time, I was in grade 4, and I was in Miss McFarland's class at Stony Brook Elementary School, and so I brought like nori and like, you know, just like to eat, right? Obviously, and this girl named Madison.
Yeah, Madison.
I won't say her last name, but I remember Madison.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you really do know. We're good now.
Exactly.
We're good friends.
Oh, I know.
But you know, there's a girl named Madison sitting beside me, and she's like, "What?" She sees black strips, right? She's like, "What's that?" And I don't know how else to explain it. Just seaweed. And then she like freaks out. She's like, "What? Seaweed? Oh my god, it's disgusting!" And she like makes a huge scene, and she like stands up and then goes to the other side of the room. And they're like, Madison, what's wrong? Aaron is eating seaweed. And I'm like, right? Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's such a terrible feeling. Or like in Japan, you eat a lot of fish, right? And at my home, we eat a lot of fish because, you know, we have that Japanese connection. And then I bring fish to school, and again, oh, it smells like fish. And like, it is fish. It is fish. Yeah, of course. Of course, right? But like white Canadian noses, they're not used to like smelling fish that often, I guess, right? And so, you know, I would be eating fish like I feel so embarrassed about eating it, right? But like, you know, my parents, my mom, my family, like, they made this food the night before, and they're like, oh, you can take this to lunch tomorrow. That'd be great. Right, and you take it to lunch, and I'm all excited to eat it because I liked it for the day before, and I eat it and like ridiculed by their friends and stuff like that.
Right.
And I'm sure a lot of like immigrant families, like immigrant kids, experience that in Canadian American schools, right?
Yeah, that's what caused me to hang out with just the other Asians, because like if I brought rice to school, I could bring it to the other kids who also brought rice to school.
And then, nice rice.
Yeah, it's like, hey, oh yeah, what you have with your rice today? Oh yeah, I had this meal. Oh yeah, look what I have. Oh cool. You know, if I eat with like, another person who's like a different ethnicity, you brought rice? You're so Asian, dude.
Yeah. You have to realize that these people, they didn't grow up with this type of food, so they may
no culture at all.
They may not understand, they may not be used to it. So I can't, it's not reasonable for me to make them understand. Yeah, exactly. Right. But it still hurts just the same, right? For people to be like, that's so weird.
それでお母さんにそれを言ってたりしたの?
Yeah. So I did tell my mom about some of these things, right? And she's like, just don't listen to them, screw them. And I'm like, hell yeah. Cool mom. Yeah. So that was pretty cool for her.
はい、ということで今日は東京ガスの感動 CM を見てみました。どうだった？
感動しましたね。
Of course, yeah.
日本っぽい感じの話だったじゃん、全部。
まあ日本っぽいだけどメッセージはみんな family love っていうイメージ。
Yeah, I feel like you can relate to it because even if you don't have the specific, you know, like the Obachan teaching you how to eat the fish correctly, you have something similar in your country as well, right? Like they might not teach you how to use the chopsticks to eat the fish, but they teach you which fork to use or which spoon to use for each type of food, and then stays with you while you grow up.
What food did you exchange the commercial with when you were thinking about crying?
You were thinking about crying when
you were crying. Yeah. You're like, oh, chahan, and then you're like, Romania no beans and gruel.
We don't eat beans in Romania, that's Mexico. Usually in Romania, you'd make this type of soups. Like, it's very usual for the mother to make a huge bowl of soup, right? And like, there's multiple types, but at some point you just kind of get bored of it. But when I went back to Romania, like an ichijikikoku type of thing, and the first thing I wanted to eat was this soup called ciorba de perișoare.
Okay.
Oh, top of the British one. Oh,
Exactly,
yeah. Top of the British one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
はい、それでは次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。チャンネル
登録
お願い
します。